How is it going, everyone? Surprise, surprise! We have a brand new state of play that will be happening in just 24 hours. It'll be happening tomorrow, and a little over 24 hours as of the recording of this video, but this state of play is gonna be right up my alley. I know some people aren't gonna get that excited for it, but it is State of Play Japan. I think this is the first time we've had a State of Play that's been region specific, and that'll be pretty interesting as far as what games are revealed. I'll speculate, but that's all we can really do. We had heard nothing about this as far as a State of Play happening this month. I would keep your expectations in check in the sense of I wouldn't be expecting like Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 to just get announced, even though, you know, that's a Japanese game, but nonetheless, as noted by Sachi Kabari, PlayStation Blog Japan, this Tuesday, we're bringing you a special episode of State of Play running for more than 40 minutes, focusing on games created in Japan and across Asia, alongside a few other exciting updates, so some other stuff will be happening as well. From beloved series to distinctive indie creations, the show, hosted by voice actor Yuki Kaji, will be packed with great games, interviews, and new looks at anticipated titles. I could see Marvel Tokon being there, you know, being done by Arc System Works, but, you know, and that's a major title. Other games that I could see, you know, something like a sleeper. You guys remember that talk about Gravity Rush 2 getting remastered and a potential PC port? Looking at the slate of upcoming PlayStation games on PC, there's not a lot there, and I feel like that's something. Dude, is it straight hopium? Yeah, you guys know I love Gravity Rush, so I would love to see that. I think Gravity Rush would be incredibly exciting if we got a new title, or even a remaster. Like, I'm so desperate for new Gravity Rush that, you know, I'll take a remaster, I'll take a collection of GR1 and 2 on PlayStation 5, I'll take whatever at this state of the game, at this stage, I should say, because that franchise just seems to be kind of dead in the water. The Japanese PlayStation YouTube channel will feature a full Japanese language version, while the PlayStation YouTube channel will feature the Japanese audio with English subtitles. So, there you go with that. 40 minutes, so this is going to be a lengthy presentation. I would imagine, based on the fact that, again, we didn't hear much about it, that it might be a lot of indie games, and there's noting distinctive indie creation, so I wouldn't be expecting marquee titles. I really don't know what to expect out of it, because 40 minutes is on the longer side of State of Plays. We've seen 20-minute State of Plays before, but given that this is the first region-specific State of Play, I don't know, I'm just not expecting the absolute world out of it, but there are studios that we haven't heard from in a little bit. Could Team Asabi show off something new with Astrobot and new DLC for that, or new downloadable content? Yeah, I could totally see that. Stuff like a Gravity Rush 2 remaster, something from Square Enix I wouldn't put out of the realm of possibility. You know, maybe an update on the Elliot RPG. The Incredible Adventures of Elliot, I believe is what it's called. I'm totally botching the name of that, but nonetheless, Octopath Traveler 0 is out in just a month as well, so there's potential for that. It's just, you know, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 would be the holy grail of potential Japanese announcements, but I wouldn't expect Part 3 to be announced here. I would actually expect Part 3 probably at the Video Game Awards. I think that could be something that could get announced at the Video Game Awards. And again, games created in Japan and across Asia. It's not games exclusive to Japan, so hopefully you don't have anything about that. There's also rumblings of a budget version of the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition specifically for the Japanese market. But there could be that as well. You know, thinking about what other studios, like a lot of the studios have been iced as far as what they're working on. Like Square Enix is wrapping up their content for the year, so I could see some updates on, again, games that are already announced. Incredible Adventures of Elliot, Octopath Traveler 0, games of that ilk, maybe some Capcom game updates. You know, but as far as new reveals, like Gravity Rush 2 is the one that I would be like, man, that would be great to get a Gravity Rush 2 update. And again, that might be straight hopium. And as far as other Final Fantasy titles go, I don't really know what more you could do for Final Fantasy. Like, the 9 remake seems to be ice, so I don't know if we're ever going to hear more about that. FF17, I just think we're pushing the cart way before the horse on Final Fantasy 17 getting revealed. Final Fantasy 16 was revealed 4 years after the launch of Final Fantasy 15. It has only been 2 years, and game development time has only gotten longer and longer, so I would honestly, if Final Fantasy 17 exists, I would expect that around around maybe like PlayStation 6 reveal time, which would be 2027. So I would not get too excited for that. And, you know, a lot of PlayStation as far as what they're working on, a lot of that has been iced on live service games, but a lot of that was their Western studios that have gotten iced. They did note, however, a few other exciting updates as well. So there might be some other exciting updates as far as other titles that would be coming stateside, but what else is there really to reveal? I wouldn't be doing updates on games that are coming out in 2027. I absolutely would not expect something random like, okay, we have this Japan event and oh, here, by the way, here's Santa Monica's title at the end. Like, I just don't think that's gonna happen. And given that this is a region-focused event, I would expect it to be focused on those Japanese titles, and the game that's ending the show would be a Japanese game as well. But we'll see how it all turns out. You know, we do call it, like, this is a region-specific event, but it's 7 a.m. In the morning in Japan. It's 5 p.m. Eastern time over here, so they're still timing it out to serve the Western audience. So, I don't know, maybe you should have worked out the timing a little bit better as far as that's concerned, but what do I know as far as how they decide to structure it? I get that they're, you know, a bulk of their audience is over here stateside, but you know, kind of interesting as far as doing this event now. Like, 2025 is wrapping up, and this event, I would imagine, is more so to set up 2026. There's games like Octopath Traveler 0 that you could show, but that's like the one big Japanese title for the rest of the year. Obviously, there's Nintendo games and whatnot, but as far as what's coming out on PlayStation, Octopath Traveler 0 is kind of that game. And, you know, there will be other titles. Dragon Quest 7, I could see getting a brand new trailer. I could see a couple of other games here and there. Maybe, you know, Demon's Souls Remake getting a PC port announced. I don't think that would be too crazy. That's something that I could see happening, but the one Japanese title that could be PlayStation related, and it might be straight hopium, is Gravity Rush 2 getting some sort of remaster, because there was the talk a while ago about Gravity Rush 2 potentially getting a remaster and a PC port, and looking at it, you know, the PC calendar for PlayStation is kind of quiet, but I know there's also the rumblings now of PlayStation opening up their own PSN storefront. But again, this event is going to be right up my alley. If we get some big JRPG announcements, you know I'm going to be excited. You know, showcase Legend of Heroes. Let's get a Beyond the Horizon trailer. Let's put some shine on some of these games that don't get a lot of attention at State of Plays. I think that would be great as well as an opportunity to showcase some of those games. And it's not like you're promoting this as PlayStation State of Play Japan. People aren't going to go into this and be like, I hope I got an update of Intergalactic. Like, if you do that, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. You're doing the promotion, right? So if you're not into the weeb games, just step aside. This show ain't gonna be for you. But for the people that like JRPGs and Japanese titles, I think it's going to be right up their alley. And how about Yakuza Kiwami 3? I could totally see a trailer for that as well. That's another big game that's coming out early next year. Neo 3 is another game. So even if you're not into the weeb games, there could be like a Yakuza Kiwami 3. There could be a Neo 3. There could be games of that. Marvel Tokon, again, being done by Arc System Works. So there's a lot of potential for good stuff to be showcased. And this is going to be an event that I have on my radar very closely. But that's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Your excitement level for PlayStation State of Play Japan. Excited to hear what you guys think. That'll do it for me. Your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.